I try to look at like the vocabulary development is kind of like we have to hit all 4 domains. We have to hit it in listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Even if we don't know the definition, let's just be able to say it first. So we all say it before we even write it down. Let's all say it and look at it. So let's look at it, let's say it, let's repeat it. Let's repeat it individually. Let's repeat a whole group. Let's read it and then write it. So hear it and then write it. So it's all of those domains. I try to hit that in the first day of introducing vocabulary. And then we get into the definitions, because it can be overwhelming to see all of these words around a word that's supposed to be important. So we get into annotation as well. The second day, being able to at least identify it, like highlight the word that we're learning about amongst all of these other words. Find the one that we're trying to learn in this topic. So it's kind of like, it's definitely like an art. Like you have to really take your time with it, and not overwhelm the students, because I know I give a lot of vocabulary. I mean, science has a lot of vocabulary, but I also provide a lot of visuals, and not just providing the visuals, but again, with like it being an art, I have them draw their own visual representations for each word. George, what is the first key term? Producer, right? Producer. So blank plants make or blank their own blank through a process called blank, where they use energy from sunlight. Look at this paragraph. Y'all are going to help me complete the blanks together real quick.
Producer plants make or...
So what is the first?
Green.
Who is asking? Green.
Or
Green plants make or produce their own what?
Food.
Through a process called?
Plants are fruit.
So I told you it's not going to be straightforward. You have to think. Through a process called what? Look at this paragraph. Through a process called blank, where they use energy from sunlight. What processes where you use energy from sunlight? No, on here, in the paragraph.
Producer.
Green.
You have to continue to read.
Green means
What?
green.
Green is number 1. I'm here.
Oh, ¿dónde?
A process called blank. What is the name of the process?
During.
Where they use energy from sunlight. Look for energy. Look for the word sunlight. Photosynthesis. Look at that. Photosynthesis.
When I plan to teach vocabulary, I look at what the content teachers are doing in their classrooms, what words will be heavy hitting across content areas, pick a few that we can settle on and work on for a while so they can reach that level of mastery. And then a lot of times I will use visuals, I will use repetition. Oftentimes I use sign language as well. I am not fluent in American Sign Language, ASL, but I use online sign language dictionaries to help me. And I try to find signs or riff off of the signs so that the hand signal itself or the body language itself incorporates the meaning of the word into it, so that the student they're kind of getting a whole body experience of figuring out what this word means and associating the meaning with speaking the word out loud. So we'll do a lot of repetition, and then I'll give example sentences from maybe different meanings of that word. If a student says, oh yeah, I know what mean is, that's when, you say something bad to somebody. And I'll say, that you're right, that is one way that we use that word. That's one meaning of it, but here's here's the science meaning, or here's the math meaning, and let's learn that one today. And that's what we're gonna work on.